Center timesheet management. Timesheet management is part of contract and project management. As a result of the way Center manages contracts, projects, tasks, and resources, and the way those records are intertwined, employees are not able to record their hours in their timesheets unless they are assigned as resources and active tasks with valid work schedule period allocated to them. To set up active timesheets for resources, the following steps must take place. Step 1. All outgoing or active contracts must have a future expiration date as depicted below. This is important since all active projects must exist under valid, active contracts. Step 2. All active projects must have their projected end date extended beyond the current date, i.e., a future date. The projected end date of a project is based on the projected end date of the last scheduled task of the project. Click the Project and Financial Management tab and then click on Projects. Using the project search screen, locate the project record in which you are interested and select it. Once you are in the Edit Project screen, ensure that the projected end date is extended into a future date as depicted in the image below. Repeat this step for each of the active projects. To extend the projected end date value of active projects, ensure that at least one of its tasks has a projected end date beyond today's date. While in the Edit Project screen, click the Tasks submenu selection and then click on List All. From the Select screen, select one task at a time and click Continue. While in the Edit Task screen, ensure that the projected end date and the planned end date are extended into a future date as depicted in the image below. Repeat this step for each of the active tasks as needed. Step 3. For each of the active tasks in Step 2, ensure that the work schedule period specified for each of the assigned resources of each task is updated appropriately. As performed in Step 2, from within the Edit Task screen of each of the tasks, click the Assign Resources submenu selection to view the resources assigned to the task to view the screen similar to the one below. From the right side of the screen, double-click on the name of the resource to view the work schedule for that resource as illustrated below. It is critical that accurate work schedule periods are defined for each of the assigned resources because these are the date values used to allow or restrict a user from entering time on his or her timesheets. Repeat Step 3 for all resources in each of the active tasks. Once the above 3 steps have been completed, the tasks assigned resources will now be able to record their actual work hours in the timesheets for the current pay period. There are 3 levels of accessing the timesheet records. 1. At the user resource level, where the users can create, view, and update their timesheets. 2. At the project level, where project managers can create, view, and update timesheets for project assigned resources. And 3. At the resource administrator level, where a resource administrator or supervisor can create, view, update, and approve resource user submitted timesheets. Accessing, viewing, and editing timesheets as a resource. To access your timesheet as the user, click on the Project and Financial Management tab and then select the My Timesheet submenu option. This will bring up the Select Timesheet Period page where the current pay period can be selected before displaying the user's timesheet. Pay periods are created once a year at the beginning of the year by the system administrator. The user's timesheet is displayed listing the project task vertically on the left and the pay period days horizontally at the top. This view is designed to be read-only, forcing the user to either record hours under one specific task for every day in the pay period, or to record hours under one specific day for the pay period for all assigned project tasks. To select and edit the timesheet for a specific task, simply click on the task name and the Edit Timesheet by Task screen is displayed. In the Edit Timesheet by Task screen, hours may be entered for each of the dates in the selected pay period, but only for the selected task. Once the hours are entered, clicking the Save button will update the timesheet and redirect the user back to viewing the entire timesheet for possible further processing. To select and edit the timesheet for a specific date and all tasks, click on one of the date hyperlinks provided at the top of the timesheet and the Edit Timesheet by Day screen will be displayed. In the Edit Timesheet by Day screen, hours may be entered for each of the tasks in the timesheet, but only for the selected date. Once the hours are entered, clicking the Save button will update the timesheet and redirect the user back to viewing the entire timesheet for possible further processing. Accessing, viewing, and editing timesheet as a project manager. From the Selected Project screen, click the Timesheet submenu option to display the Search Timesheet in Project screen. In this screen, the project manager can search for, identify, view, and edit a timesheet of the assigned resource to the selected project. The resource timesheet is displayed such as the project manager may view and or edit hours for the selected project only. Accessing, viewing, and editing resource timesheet as resource administrator. Click the Project and Financial Management main menu tab, and from the ensuing screen, click the Administrative submenu option to display the Search Timesheet in Project screen. From the ensuing screen, select the Search Timesheet submenu option to view the Search Timesheet screen. Using this screen, the project manager can search for, identify, view, and edit a timesheet of an assigned resource to the selected project. Once a resource and a pay period is selected, the resource timesheet, if it has been created, is located and displayed such as the resource supervisor administrator may view and or edit hours in all tasks for the selected pay period only. Every time hours are edited and saved in any timesheet page, the system will update the total actual hour values of the affected task. These are the actual hours that are displayed both in the individual task screens as well as the project screen. The resource supervisor or administrator also performs the task of approving resource timesheets once they have been completed and submitted for approval by each resource or user. To perform this task, click on the Project and Financial Management tab, and from the ensuing screen, select the Administrative submenu option. From the ensuing screen, select the Approve Timesheets submenu option to display the Select Timesheet Period screen. From this screen, click the Approve button to view all timesheets completed for the selected pay period and submitted for approval by each resource user. Selecting the Approve button will display all submitted timesheets waiting approval. The supervisor must review and check the approval checkbox available in each timesheet and save them for approval. Selecting the View Approved button will list all previously approved timesheets for the selected pay period. Selecting the Not Submitted button will display all created timesheets for the selected pay period by resources who have not yet submitted their timesheets.